the intro music. Yeah! Woohoo!
Hey everybody, welcome back to the stream where today we're going to talk about what's happening this week, which kind of feels like we haven't gotten the communication we should be getting, which I guess is what it is. Hey, shout out to our community managers. Appreciate the work that you do. But we do need better communication for when these events are rolling out. Just a quick FYI to y'all. So really what you probably need to get the first thing, because I know that there are a few people on Discord a little confused. We did not have a patch today. Now, if you were part of our live streams, I've been pretty open about that, and I've said it in my Discord a lot that this was not going to be a week that you expected to see the new ARC launch. Reason being, simple way to really look into this in the future. Typically, not guaranteed because we are still talking about Star Trek Fleet Command, but typically, if there is a 5 Tuesday month, which is what May has, and if you remember, all of our ARC launches fall on Tuesdays, especially US time, then you look and you're going to find a 2-week break. Now, you can also check wonderful websites like STFC.space to try to confirm things like that, but that's generally what you're going to find. You're going to bust in the game and you're going to come into the news channel and you're looking around like, where's my patch? Where's my update? And that's why. And right now, no news at all. It's not even actually working, which fix that scope. But anyway, what you have now is an extra Flash Pass. I'm actually really excited about this. One of my better value opinions in terms of Flash Passes. I'm glad I'm healthy this week and not as bad as last week because we've got Bashir, you've got more Tau Shards, another 10 Tau Shards, Honor Guard Worf, and then Jadzia Dax. And this is going to be one where spending $10 this month might be worth it to you depending on how you unlock certain things or if you unlock certain things. Now, I did talk about in my Discord, if you're looking when a ARC will launch, content creators might not be able to tell you all the time exactly when because we get told not to, but we can give you a good idea of when things are going to launch. So you end up with 2 Flash Passes back to back. And honestly, we can argue that these are 2 of the most valuable Flash Passes we've really had. So far we have the shards here. There's our Honor Guard Wharf and everything. So I got 2 Bashir up there. I've got 5 here. That's 7. Come down here. Got another 4. That's 11. Come over here. And then we've got 17, and then we've got 23, and then we've got 29. So I'm just sitting here going, yes, Rev's probably going to end up getting $10 Flash Passes. Remember, when it comes to Flash Pass value, I'm really big on the Flash Pass because it's a low price point. We always want lower price point stuff, and the rewards lately have been really good. And now you're getting, as promised, we expected it to be over 4 months, but now we're getting what's 20 Tau Shards in 2 weeks, which is fantastic. And then we're also sourcing some slightly harder to get officers like Dax, which I'll be honest, I'm not really a big Dax fan. I don't think Dax is that great. She's fine, but she's nothing to get crazy about. But the Bashir is definitely one of the most important officers, and I'll be taking mine to the next tier if I do end up getting a Flash Pass. So anyway, what we can kind of expect, what I want to show you is I want to go over what you had this past week to give you an idea what it could look like next week. I talked to the community managers, or at least I tried to, and said, hey, can we really post a schedule? I've waited all day for it and never got a reply, which I'm not saying I necessarily deserve to be replied to, but I do think when you enter into a new week, and this is how it works with regular events, you need to post the schedule. Players deserve to know what's happening so they can prepare for it. So with that in mind, what we're going to take a quick look at is we're going to take a look at what it was this past week and use that as kind of like a base form to understand what it can be like moving forward. So if you remember, last week we had Crucible of War, which we have again right now, which I personally love because I'm able to get more Armada directives and I like that. Then we had Faction Hunt, then we had a couple of LBs, and then a FC Champion at the end of that. Now, we know that we don't have more than 2-week breaks, so this would seem to imply that next week on the 9th, you're getting a new ARC. So prepare for that, ladies and gentlemen. New ARC next Tuesday, which you should expect. And that means that we're probably going to go through the week with the same style that we had last week. Now, many of you are going to ask, well, what does that mean for, Apex? What does that mean for Borg? Things that we're used to getting in the interim that we aren't getting right now. Short answer for that is going to be Thursdays now being Apex, and then you just got a massive update to Borg is probably why that's kind of being a little bit delayed. But I think there's also going to be times where we can blame Scopely for maybe just not having everything thought out as much as they should, because even the admin bot accidentally got turned on last night for some people. Some of you saw it, some of you didn't. It didn't really matter. But that accidentally got turned on. for some people that probably shouldn't have seen it. But regardless of where you're at or what you're doing, you should be enjoying the memes and enjoying the officer shards. We've had one flash pass, and now we've got second flash pass. And if anything, I would actually love if this was a continuing trend, because it provides consistent officer sourcing, and it's hard to really find that in STFC. Consistent officer sourcing now with the Tau, and now helping those who didn't even unlock Bashir get Bashir, as well as what I cannot harp on enough in a positive way. I love lower price points. One of the reasons I've always been big on the Flash Pass, I love lower price points. So if I can come in here and only spend $10 instead of $100, that's literally 90% less. Boom, mind blown. It's absolutely insane. So there's your $10 Flash Pass, or if you want to, you can get the $100 version, which would significantly improve sourcing. It also includes half of Jean-Luc Picard, hence the sourcing improvement. Whether you get it is up to you, but I would say a lot of you are always wanting Jean-Luc Picard. So back into the events though, expect to see that going in probably the next few days. We're going to have Crucible of War. I expect Faction Hunt again. If that changes, we'll let you know. But with Incursions launching tomorrow, seems that the good old Overlords are going to keep things pretty much running status quo for the week, trying to keep things focused on making sure Incursions works and is fixed so they can prep Incursions to run next month for everybody, which seems to be the current plan. Yes, I know not everybody likes Incursions, not everybody wants Incursions. Remember, put the comments to that in yesterday's video, but today, focus on value. And I think that's where the Flash Pass conversation comes up, because a lot of you ask me, should I get the Flash Pass? In this particular instance, I say yes. You know, we talk about the value here. I know not everybody likes solo armadas, but Bashir is arguably one of the best solo armada cards in the game, to the point that as you tier him up, he becomes so important for me on the third ship. I know a lot of people will run Cisco, Miles, Bashir because they want full synergy. But as you level up, especially leveling up Cisco and Bashir themselves, I found there was more value to put them on separate ships to get those criticals happening. And remember, criticals are one of the most important things that you can get in this game. It affects the game to a tremendous degree. It's one of the things that when we have all this power creep, the one thing that keeps on getting better because of power creep are criticals, because criticals build on already existing damage and they multiply that. So you're getting better value. I think that's okay. I also want to give a shout out to Scopely because you threw in an unexpected away team today. But what did they do? If you notice, and if you haven't gone and checked yet, sorry for all these random things I know many of your OCDs are dying on, so I'll go ahead and collect these real quick while you're watching. If you hit your claims chest, not your events chest, idiot Rev, you would have found that there was a gift today with free or away team speed ups. Yeah. Like, Scopely actually did good things today. It's really weird. They didn't communicate, but they gave you free speed ups, let you finish the away team, you get an extra Flash Pass, and you're getting to go after Crucible of War again. And Crucible of War is a lot easier to complete than I think a lot of people realize. It just comes down to team coordination. And the reason I focus so much on Crucible of War, a lot of it comes to Armada directive sourcing. Everybody talks about needing more Armada directives, and I'm not here to debate that you don't. In fact, all of you do. But let's just say that an alliance of 60, which a lot of alliances out there are larger alliances, and Crucible of War obviously is focused more on that. Well, that means that you're able to get 60 minimum rare armadas. And if you just had 5 participants in each, that's what, 300 armadas combined roughly? I mean, it's not technically that, but you're talking, if you coordinate with your alliance, that's a massive surge in your ability to run rare armadas. Beyond that, you can actually kind of finagle this and collect it twice if you really want to. But, you know, it's not only that, you've got beyond that, you go into your officer recruit tab. And even though I'm still fighting for the rewards to get updated, because I do think the rewards need to get updated, you still have the ability to get rare directives here. And then you have officer sourcing in this one, where I'll come and do the middle tab, because that third one, for whatever reason, is ridiculously overpriced. But as you look at this, I think, generally speaking, this is good for most players, and I want more of this style of content for the game moving forward. And let's go ahead and open up more, and yay, I got Gorkon and Transporter Patterns. Yay. Woohoo! So, there's your update, everybody, what you're waiting on. And I know this isn't like a super exciting video, but I want to kind of keep y'all updated. And I did hope to have had better information before making this video, but sadly never heard back from the overlords. Lucky me though, what they'll probably do is post it right after this video airs. Either way though, if you have questions, hit me up on the Discord. I've been very active. I'm getting over being sick. I appreciate y'all's patience, and I've been answering every DM that I can to make up for it. If you haven't, hit me up on Discord if you need help, or hit me up on our Facebook page, which is RD Pirate Gaming. More than happy to help you in any way that I can for any game that I play. So live long and prosper. Stay safe for those Space Cowboys. Catch you on the next one. Deuces, that's me. And we're out. Yeah, roll it out.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.